this R, when this R is installed on your system, it is pre-installed with a package called dataset, and you can load the package into R using the library function and get a list of the data sets which is within this package called dataset. So what I shall be doing, I shall say library of data sets. This pulls in the library. On now, if I say library of help, which is I want the help from data sets. It will tell me what all are there in data sets. There's so many packages in data sets, so many of them. So kindly minimize it and then close it, because straight away if you press the cross sign on top, the entire thing shuts down.
Mm.
You'll have to restart R.
Are you saying that we should install data sets?
If it is by default installed along with
Oh,
R.
it is. Okay. Okay.
You just have to run library of data sets. And when you say help of this data set, it tells you all the packages which are in R. And I said that when you run this help of data sets, it opens up this one which tells you all the packages which are there in R. Please do not click the cross at the end. It will shut down the whole thing. Please minimize it and then press the cross.
Hmm.
So your work remains. Otherwise, the entire thing shuts down. If you don't have it, you can what you can do, you can once again reinstall it, or you can install this package and thereafter work with it. This percentage in percentage can also be used to create columns in a data frame. How do we do it? Let's say for this you need to pull in a package which is that deployer. So we say, I say library of deployer. It gets attached to my R. Are you able to do it? Since your systems are locked by your office, are you able to call this library deployer? Tell me, please. Are you able to do this? Get this library deployer?
Yep.
Okay, let's do one thing. Start off by defining a data frame. I say give it a variable df. This is data dot frame. Let me say the first column is team. This is nothing but what I shall do. I shall copy it from the previous one. So I say this is the combination of this A, B, C, whatever this one which we had given, so that it makes our work simpler. And the second column, let's give it the name, same thing, points. Where is it gone? Team points. Okay, give it the same points. And the next one, assess. Let this be the same. So we call the same thing here. So our, oh, what happened? Assist. Why is it giving me trouble? Let's once again data frame, then the points. Okay, and the lastly, what we shall do. Okay, no, not this. Assist. Oh, there is two summation sign. Must be because of that. This one assist. Yeah. Now my data frame is ready. You call back df. Your df is ready. Now, say I want to create a new column to this. Let's call it division. That is, I say wherever A is there, I want to give it East division, and even C also as East. Rest, that is B, let's give it West division. That is for A and C, I want to give it East division, and for B, we give it West division. What should we be doing? Shouldn't we say df dollar division this is nothing but if underscore else of df dollar team percentage in percentage the combination of, since we have to give a and c, I want to give it east, so I shall say this is, let's say, east, and for b we give it west, close. So now when we call back a variable df here, the new column has got added for A and C as east, for B as west. What we will do, if you remember sometime back, we had pulled in this package of deployer. We will focus on this deployer package. In fact, to be very sure, once again, you can run the library of deployer just to see everything is fine. And another one more very important library we will be requiring right away is tidyverse. We have already run the library of tidyverse. Once again, if you want, you can run the library of tidyverse. That's it. We have got tidyverse and deployer, which we have run the library. In this, there is a package by the name of NYC Flight 13. New York Flight 13. Let's see if the library exists within this. So I shall say library of NYC flight, is it flight or flights 13? There is no package called NYC flights 13. So we shall install dot packages. We will say NYC uh, flights 13. Let's see if you are able to install this. It is able to pull in, it's fine. Yes, it's doing it for us. It has done this of NYC flights 13. I run the library of this and I have got NYC flights 13 on my system. Kindly tell me one thing. If I want to explore this basic deployer verbs, and that is I want to in this package of NYC flights 13, there is one more package within this by the name of flights. How do I explore that? Can you help me, please? I said within this package of NYC flights 13, there is one more package by the name of flights. How do I explore that? I just say flights 13
Is
colon
this using
colon,
the,
no, double colon flights. That's all. It gives me the 336,776 and 19 columns. This has got 336,776 flights that had departed from the New York City in 2013. And this data comes from the US Bureau of Transportation Statistics. And it is very well documented in flights. Now, if I want to explore flights, I just say flights. It tells me the same thing, whatever we had just spoken of. See, if at all you have used R before, you might notice that this data frame prints a little differently to other data frames that you have seen. That's because it is a tibble, which is a special type of data frame used by the tidyverse to avoid some common, I would say, gotchas. And the most important difference is the way it prints. Please remember, tables are designed for large data sets. So they only show the first few rows and only the columns that fit on one screen. There are a few options to see everything. Now, if at all say you're using an R Studio, the most convenient way is probably, I say, view of flights, which will open an interactive, scrollable, and filterable view. The other option is I can use even glimpse. I can even say glimpse of Flights. Will tell me everything about this flights. All the 19 columns, what are the entries, everything it tells me. In fact, I shall suggest one thing. Since you're not able to do this, kindly do one thing on your browser. Just type Jupyter, Jupyter online, Jupyter online, Jupyter online. And once you hit this, you open up this one, Project Jupyter. Please open this Project Jupyter, scroll down the page. You have R here, how to use Jupyter with R. Please click on this. Maybe half a minute it takes, and online R Studio loads up for you. Then you can do everything with that. Do one thing. Can you, it's just come to my mind. Can we take this flights data set, thereafter filter this flights data set with the destination of, let me say, IAH, and group it by year, month, and date, and then summarize it? Can you do it? I said with this flights data set, take filter it with the destination of IAH. Then you group it by year, month, and day. Then you summarize it. What should you be doing for that? Can you write the code for that? Destination would be IAH, close type greater than, then we will group it by by we group it by year, month, and day, and this we pipe greater than, we summarize it by, let's say, the mean of arrival delay, and remove all the NA values. So we say this would be arrival delay, which would be the mean of arrival delay, and I remove all the NA values. So NA dot RM. This I set the flag to true. Close and close. That's it. Okay. Can you do one thing for this flights data set? Kindly filter this flights where the arrival delay is greater than 120. Can you filter this flights data set where we want only the flights with arrival delay greater than 120? Can you do it? What should we be doing? Um,
Okay, well then I have a question.
yeah,
How
please.
did you use, I guess what I did, so Wow. So this is this migrator uh, operator basically
Yes.
just put this filter function on the end of what you wrote in the previous statement?
Yes, I'm filtering by the flights data set. On the flights data set, I'm filtering where the arrival delay is greater than 120.
Yes, maybe I don't know. Okay, wait. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, you're not doing anything else. I see.
Nothing else, nothing else.
I thought you wanted us to filter the data we got in the last.
The last one, the last
Yeah.
one was, it was a separate one. I wanted to filter where the destination is IAH, and I wanted to group it by year, month and day. After that, I wanted to summarize by the mean of arrival delay, which it has given me all this small
Okay.
table.
Okay. I got the number.
Yep.
I got the numbers you
This
got.
Yep. Kindly do one thing. Kindly filter this flights data set where you want to filter it by the flights that departed on 1st of January. Please filter this flights data set for the flights that departed on 1st of Jan. What should we be doing? We say flights um, filter where the month is 1, and I would say and the day is 1. Or I can suggest you one more thing. Tomorrow, in case you're not able to download this, kindly download the free version of Anaconda Navigator. When you download Anaconda Navigator, that comes with the built-in R package, R Studio. The complete R version comes with that. Anaconda Navigator.
Yeah. I think everybody else is had a successful time upgrading R. I just didn't do it this morning, and I'll get it done for tomorrow.
Yeah, that will be wonderful. Kindly tell me one thing. If I want to find out the flights that departed in January or February, what should I do? I want the flights which are departed in January or February. What should I do to create a filter for this?
Oh,
I shall say flights pipe greater than. I filter it by the month, which is 1, and I pipe this with the month, which is 2. That is, month is January or February. I get all my
yeah.
data, what I want.
The percent and percent operator works too.
It works. That I was about to do, just about to do that. Now this percentage in percentage is basically, it is the shortcut operator. Say I want to select flights that departed in January or February. The simplest way is using percentage in percentage. I say flights, pipe greater than filter. I say filter the month, which the month is percentage in percentage, the combination of January and February. That's it. Same thing I'll get, exactly the same thing. This is a much more simpler alternative. There is a wonderful I mean, say function in R by the name of arrange. What does that do?
Used it.
This arrange, it changes the order of the rows based on the value of the column. What it does, it takes a data frame and a set of column names to order by. And if you provide more than one column name, each additional column will be used to break ties in the values of the preceding column. Now, suppose I want to arrange this flights data set by, let's say, year, month, day, and departure time. What should I do? I just say flights pipe greater than, I say arrange. I want to arrange it by year, month, then day, and let me say departure time. That's it. It will give me my table.